Welcome back to the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. Watch out, Geek Squad. A Delaware startup is coming after you. Markevis Gideon is the founder and managing director of NERDiT NOW. Is there something that you have to put like nerd or geek or something like that in the name?
See, when you do it, you got to say it. We nerd this, we nerd that. We do it here at NERDiT NOW.
Oh, you already have the ad campaign already written. Explain the concept.
So for here at NERDiT NOW, what we do is we purchase, repair, and resell computers, phones, and tablets. And we do things as small as virus removal up to screen repairs. We're able to assist with all technological needs.
So if somebody's at home and they can't get their phone to work, and you're saying rather than go to Geek Squad,
yep, you give
call
us a call. Generally, prior to me actually coming into business, a lot of people were going to the kiosk or to Apple, and you're either waiting extremely long times and paying these exuberant prices, but now people are actually coming to our storefront, and we're able to repair all phones within 20 minutes.
One of the problems I've always had with Geek Squad, not the slam Geek Squad, one of the problems I've always had is that, you know, I'd have a hard drive problem, and they'd say to me, look, we're going to charge you this amount, whether we get in there or not.
Correct. So in my previous life, I used to actually be at Geek Squad, and there was a lot of the things that they did that I didn't necessarily agree with. So one of those things was charging for a diagnostic. Here at NERDiT NOW, we don't charge for a diagnostic, and if we start repairing something and we can't repair it, there is no charge for that. So if your hard drive comes in, if we can't repair it, unfortunately we can't repair it. However, we won't be charging you for that as well.
So you looked at the way they did things and saw flaws in it, and is that the reason you started the company? Is that the way you started it?
Well, I was doing computers since I was 12 years old, graduated from Howard High School of Technology, I gathered several Microsoft certifications. So when I moved back from China, I decided that I wanted to go into the IT realm, and I thought, well, this will be a good business. And then I broke my phone. I took it to the kiosk, and at that time, I did not know how to repair phones. The kiosk broke my phone. So I'm thinking, okay.
The kiosk broke your phone?
They broke my phone.
So it couldn't be repaired. It couldn't be free.
It couldn't be repaired. So I had to actually buy a new phone. But from that experience, I decided to start teaching myself how to repair phones and tablets. Well, 3 months later, I actually becoming pretty good at it. And a year and a half later, we're really good at it.
How long have you been in business?
We've been in business right now for 2.5 years.
And do you have investors at this point?
At that time, we have no investors. We do have a loan through First State Community Loan Fund, which has it has helped us bump our business a great deal in the past year.
And if somebody calls NERDiT right now, are they going to get you?
Generally, they're going to be getting myself, or sometimes they get my wife, yes.
But both of you are involved?
We're both involved, yes.
Is your wife there watching?
Yes, my wife is back here watching.
Yeah, she's like praying that you're going to do great. I can see her over there as she's talking about this. Where do you hope to take this?
So my goal is to be able to actually create a model where we can take our mobile office, which is the ambulance, and be able to create jobs for different people within the community. And what we're trying to do, we're actually in the process of partnering with a nonprofit right now, and we want to be able to teach kids how to actually start repairing these works, whether it's computer, phone, or tablet. Once they start learning how to repair these, we want to get them onto the trucks and help them learn how to run their own truck. Therefore, they're running their own little franchise in a way. And the goal is to be able to get them efficient enough where they can eventually own their own truck and take it into different parts of the country.
So it's almost like a franchise.
Correct.
You'd be franchising out. You'd teach people, I would imagine some of these kids are lower income, right? And
yes.
You'd be teaching them a skill that they could then operate their own business or at least their own franchise.
Correct.
Under your tutorship or leadership.
Correct.
That's a great plan, and I can't imagine that there's not investors or the state that's not interested in that, because not only are you an entrepreneur, but you'd be helping the community as well.
Yes. I did have investors come to me at one point, but I think it was a little bit too early for me to take on investors. Someone offered me a decent amount my first year. Unfortunately, I declined. However, as the business...
Did they want too much of your company?
They wanted 30% for $25,000. And at that time, I saw more in my company. And our revenue is actually doing pretty well in the past year. So I want to prove a working model before I actually look at investors to start growing the business a little.
Well, so you're absolutely growing.
Yes, we're definitely growing.
Point. So where's your storefront?
Right now we're on West Newport Pike, 2308 West Newport Pike, not too far from the Limestone Road split near Mary's Country Kitchen.
And how do people get a hold of you?
A lot of people can reach us on Facebook through our website, or you can just give us a call, 302-283-9871. And generally, like I said, you're going to be speaking to myself or my wife.
And your website is nerditnow.com?
Correct.
That makes it easy.
Yes, sir.
Great luck to you.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Come back when you become a conglomerate.
Oh, it's happening.
Markevis Gideon is founder and managing director of NERDiT NOW. When we come back, two sisters who are providing and spreading love throughout Delaware. When Delaware Way continues.